I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men know the rich men.
I'm guessing most of you have heard Oliver Anthony's song, Rich Men North of Richmond. It's captured the minds and hearts of people all over the world. Understandably, the song is powerful, haunting, hard to resist. I fell in love with it the moment Oliver Anthony opened his mouth. And you know what's really sad? The song and all the mainstream controversy around it can easily seduce you into being poor and struggling for money for the rest of your life. Now, I don't believe for a second that Oliver Anthony wants that for you. What I do know and believe with all my heart is that the words you allow into your mind become stories that become deeply rooted beliefs, and those beliefs become your identity. You, me, and everyone else will fight to the death to protect our identity. How tragic when that identity is disempowering and false. Here are some lyrics from Rich Men North of Richmond. Well, I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me and people like you. Later in the song we hear, 'cause your dollar ain't shit and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men north of Richmond. Hey, it's very easy to feel the emotions behind those words and agree with them. But the moment you do, you've bought into a story. And there are only two roles to play in that story. There's the role of the powerful villains, the rich men north of Richmond, and there's the role of the poor, helpless, exploited people like me and you. And once you identify as poor, helpless, and exploited, you've given all your inner power away. Let that sink in. But don't the conditions that the song describe actually exist? Absolutely. But the key word here is conditions. Your conditions, your circumstances are usually outside of your control. And that applies to all human beings. What is in your control is your powerful inner life, your mindset, how you choose to view and respond to your conditions. Most people don't respond. They react emotionally, and it's hard not to. The majority will continue to focus on the bad guys outside of them or holding them down, and I get it, it's painful. But at the same time, it's very comforting because you're not alone. There are hundreds of thousands of people just like you suffering because of the rich men north of Richmond. You know the saying, misery loves company? Well, that mindset is very addictive. It has the power of a drug. It locks onto you and keeps you feeling small, poor, and powerless. How awful. On the subject of drugs, what about the drug pushers? the screaming voices on the political left and the right. The right have jumped on the song and claimed it as their anthem. The left cry, bullshit to that. The moment you engage with any of this rhetoric, you give your power away. Both sides want to pull you over to their camp. And once you engage with their arguments, you can wind up so confused and punchy that you don't even know left from right. Here's a story that many will find hard to believe. We actually live in an abundant world. There's enough of everything, including money, for all of us. Those who are willing to take action and claim that abundance don't have to worry about any rich men north of Richmond, any rich men at all. You're free to choose one of many opportunities to have wealth and an abundant life. And when I say you, I mean anyone, anywhere in the world, no matter how grim your circumstances are. I'm going to share with you just one opportunity that I've chosen. You'll find a link to it in the description below this video. You owe it to yourself to devote 6 minutes to check it out. You'll discover a no-risk, no obligation, lucrative opportunity that is right at your fingertips. You'll discover that it's so easy for anyone to say yes to it. It's a no-brainer. It's also so easy to say no. What choice will you make?